plant that I am going to talk about today. This is Zanzibar Zame plant. It's too difficult to pronounce. Let's call it with another name. This is also known as Zeze plant. If you will ask me to suggest any indoor house plant that can thrive in low light conditions, needs low maintenance and improves the in-house air quality, then I will suggest this plant to have with you.
You may purchase this plant online or from local nurseries that will cost you around 150 to 500 Indian rupees. You can keep this plant in your living room, bedrooms and at your office desk. As this plant is expensive, purchasing 3 or 4 numbers of this plant is not possible. So the solution is propagate and multiply this plant.
This plant can be easily grown by cuttings, and believe me, any of your cutting will not fail when you propagate them with the methods that I am going to explain. So today I will show you the propagation methods from 4 parts of this plant, and also at the end of this video I will show you the result of the cuttings that we have propagated in water. So let's start.
I'll start with this cutting. It is a whole stem. I'll use coco peat as a medium to grow. Let's put this cutting. It's done. Now let's do the same thing with this cutting. I'll put this cutting in the same glass. Similarly, you can grow from the leaves. Just pull off the leaves from the stem and put them in sand or coco peat. I have already propagated the leaves a month back and used sand as growing media. Let's pull out the leaves from the sand and see the results. Here is the result. New roots are developed and these small potato-like balls are actually rhizome. The rhizomes are very small now and they will take further time to produce new plants. I am transferring them to coco peat. Let's wait for a couple of weeks. After 2 months, I am going to check the result of these cuttings. Even these cuttings are grown nicely. In both cases, roots and rhizomes are developed. Now coming to the leaves again, one leaf is disappeared and this one is dried completely. I hope the rhizomes are safe. They are safe and are appearing bigger than the previous one that I showed to you 2 months back. Look at these rhizomes. Can you notice the sharp point here? A new plant will start to grow from here. So all the cuttings are successful. Today I'll transfer them to the soil media. Let's prepare the soil media then. To protect the newly developed rhizomes from bacterial and fungal infection, add 1 or 2 handfuls of neem cake powder to the potting mix.
Zeze plant grows well in well-drained soil. To make the soil well-drained or porous, take 40% of normal garden soil, 40% of coco peat and 20% of vermicompost or any properly decomposed compost.
Mix it well. Ensure the container has a good drainage hole. So I am done. Let's water it. See, the water is absorbed quickly. It means this is a well-drained potting mix. Wait for the soil to dry completely and check the soil before watering this plant next time. Very soon this pot will be covered with new stems. Okay, these rhizomes demand more time. Let's keep them aside and wait for some days. Now it's the time to see the result of the cuttings that we have propagated in water. All the cuttings of pothos are doing great. New roots are developed. Except this Jade and Pearl pothos. It is taking time. Chain plant has roots. Syngonium has too. Even these lucky bamboo cuttings are doing great. Can you see these roots? Nice. These snake plant leaf cuttings have not yet developed any roots. I have poked these sticks to stand them straight in the water. Hope for the best.
I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's be in touch and share gardening experiences with each other. For that, subscribe to this channel. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.